Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel for spiritual evolution. Today I have a pretty crazy Kundalini activation story that just happened to me. And it all happened because Buddha came to me and he healed me. He healed a certain part or small blockage that was causing me not to progress. And I'll explain it. I'll explain what it is. The thing is, what I'm feeling right now, I think a lot of you guys are probably going through this right now. Um, So I feel like I have to talk about this experience. And again, I'm going to talk about most of my experiences. I'm not going to keep my spiritual awakening like secret or anything like that. I will tell you what's going on with me. I'll tell you the spirits that I'm meeting. I'll tell you basically my journey, right? So you can understand, and maybe there's things in my journey that I've went through that you're going through right now, and it's going to help. Anyway, so I was going through a small blockage, very very small, this past weekend. Okay, and it had to do more with like negative energy from other people, right? And that energy kept me, it brought stress into my life because then because I have all these plans for my business. I have my consultations, I have my mentorship, and I'm creating courses that have guided meditations and things like that. And I was beginning to stress myself a lot, very 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 stressed. I was thinking, like, how am I gonna make this perfect? How am I gonna get this perfectly so people can actually evolve from this? I don't want to be a failure at this. I want people to really really like evolve from this. I want to help people, right? I want to help heal them and give them their power back. So I was stressing myself, like, even though I know what I'm doing is great already, is perfect already, right? It's going to help so many people. I know it is. It's just like I was just still stressing myself over it, and it was because of like maybe just this negative energy, and so what I did was every night I always consult, right? I always talk with my spirit guides, and other type of spirit guides, usually from some ascended masters, Octurians, because I think I come from Octurius. I come from a lot of places, but Octurius is the one I'm really really close to them, Octurians. But anyway, that's another video. And the Blue Avians as well, the Sirius constellation. So I'm talking to all of these guys, right? While I was talking to them, right, going over like what I'm supposed to be doing, a thought of Buddha came in, right? And I never talked to Buddha spirit before. I've talked to other spirits, right? But I've talked to, Shiva. I'm very close to Shiva as well. But I never talked to Buddha before. And so I thought to myself, I'm like, I want to talk to Buddha. But I also thought, like, what if he doesn't want to talk to me, right? Well, what if I'm not ready to talk to him, or what if he doesn't want to talk to me? And then once I thought that in my mind, he came right away, like boom, like, hey Edgar, how's it going? Like, super casual too. It was crazy. He just came in super casual, and he's like, hey, you needed me? Here I am. And it was like this really, like, not powerful energy. It was just like calming, super relaxing and calming. And I told him, I'm like, wow, you actually came. I told him, like, hey, you know what? Like, I'm stressing about what I'm doing right now. I'm stressing out. Like, I want to help as many people as I can, but how am I going to do it? Like, I'm stressed. And he's like, the best advice ever. He's like, it's because you are forgetting your feminine. You are forgetting to be balanced. You are too in your masculine and focused way too much on your work, and that is stressing you out. You're forgetting that you can be happy and at peace right now. And when he said that, just boom, this peace, this weight on my shoulders, all of it just disappeared. Everyone's like just negative energy that I was getting from others is just boom, disappeared completely, just gone, right? And I knew, I was like, oh, he's right. Like, I can be happy right now at this very moment because I choose to be. I choose to be happy. And that healed me big time. And when that happened and it healed me, and I was super grateful. I said thank you so much to Buddha, super grateful and all that stuff. Once his energy kind of like went away and I went kind of back to my meditation, the most intense Kundalini activation happened. And while it was happening, and it was slow, while it was happening, and I was listening to meditation music too, but while it was happening, it was coming gradually. And I knew it was coming because I've had Kundalini risings and before, a bunch of them. And I knew it was coming. I've had some where I'm like super like this, I'm like all over the place, right? And I can't control myself. But this one was different. If you guys know what Dragon Ball Z is, I know a lot of my male audience will know who this is, but will know what Dragon Ball Z is. But basically in Dragon Ball Z, in order for them to have a power up, right, which is called the Super Saiyan, they need to charge up the energy. They need to charge the energy up, and it charges up, and they become the best version of themselves or a strong version of themselves. That is how it felt like to me. I'm kind of feeling it right now a little bit. Not even gonna lie, I'm feeling that same energy. Just by talking about it, I'm feeling that I call it the Super Saiyan energy now. Like it's just your Kundalini, it's just your vital force energy, but definitely feeling it right now. And I started to scream like Goku. It just automatically, I just started to scream like like it was so silly, but it was working. And like it wasn't like I was doing it on purpose either. It was just so much energy coming up, so much power. The power was so powerful. And I was going like this, like I couldn't stop myself. Like I was extending like this, and I was screaming, and I was lucky that there wasn't anyone here at the house because I live with my family, and nobody was here that day around that time. So I was like screaming, and I'm lucky nobody was here, because then they could be like, well, are you crazy? What are you doing? You know, what's wrong with you? But I was screaming so loud, so hard that like I started getting lightheaded, and I was going like like more and more and more and more, and it just didn't seem like it was gonna stop, to a point where like I was just like, whoa, is this? I even thought to myself, I was like, am I ever gonna stop? Like like am I ever gonna stop? Because it went on for so long. And once it started dying down, and it would come back in waves. It would die down and it would come back, and it would die down and it would come back and it would die down. And when it started to die down, I felt this tremendous peace. Tremendous peace, but power at the same time. Again, I'm feeling it right now. Just by talking about it, I'm feeling it. It's like this tremendous power and peace at the same time. And it's funny because in the anime Dragon Ball Z, there's a character, Gohan. When he turns Super Saiyan, right, he turns into the best version of himself. He said the same thing. He said, wow, I feel like I'm at peace, but I'm powerful at the same time. And it is that balance. It is that masculine and feminine balance. It is the power that's standing in your signature, in your strength, in who you are as a soul, right? That is the masculine. And then the feminine is the peace, the love, right? The love that you have for yourself, the unconditional love, where the power comes from, which is the love. And it's all combined together to create you, right? A God, basically, a soul. And yeah, that's what happened to me. And the reason I'm telling you guys this is because there are no gatekeepers, guys. There are no gatekeepers when it comes to even Kundalini. And I know a lot of people are saying, be careful with Kundalini, it's dangerous and things like that. It's only dangerous if you are the type of soul that has not evolved spiritually, or you're not an old soul. If you are watching my videos, you are an old soul. That's why I feel very confident in saying these things, that there are no gatekeepers, right? And that you can activate your Kundalini any way you want. If you want to do it the yoga way, go ahead and do it the yoga way. If you want to do it the alchemist way, go ahead and do it the alchemist way. There really is no gatekeeping, right? Everybody's intention is different. That's why some people worship deities, because they're giving that deity power, right? Because we manifest the deities. We are the ones that manifest deities and spirits. Like we are Buddha, we are Jesus, we are all that, we are the universe, right? All we are doing is tapping into these different energies. When we tap into Shiva, we are tapping into the Shiva energy, and we give it power by believing in it, by having faith in it, by worshiping it, all that stuff, right? Ultimately, we are Shiva, and Shiva is us, because that energy is inside you guys. That's what happened to me with Buddha. Again, there's no gatekeepers. You can talk to Buddha whenever you want. And most of the time, when people have a hard time talking to spirits, it's usually because they're not ready yet to talk to spirits. It doesn't mean that they can't, that they're not supposed to. It just means that in their timeline that they're going on at this moment, in order for them to stay in their highest timeline, they are not ready to meet certain spirits yet. You know what I mean? Or have a crazy conversation with them yet. Maybe they can get their power, maybe they can get their energy, maybe they can get some type of wisdom and love or whatever. But in order for you to really sit down with a deity and have a conversation and talk to them, like as if they're your spirit guides, because they are, you will need to be at the right time, at the right place in your own journey. Because your soul is the one that's dictating this. Your soul is the one that's dictating the universe, because consciousness dictates the universe. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna go on a tangent if I keep talking. So that's my experience with Buddha and how he healed me and how I overcame some type of blockage, and how the Kundalini is so incredibly powerful that it's different energies at different times. This energy felt like Super Saiyan, and I kind of understand why the characters, if you guys know about Dragon Ball Z, the characters are empaths. The characters can feel energies. I don't know if you guys have seen this, the anime. The characters can literally feel other people's energies, and they can feel when a dark energy is coming. Like, oh, I feel a dark energy coming. Do you sense that? You know, they're empaths, dude. But anyway, thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching my videos. I really do appreciate you guys so much. Now, if you guys are interested in a consultation with me, so you can know exactly where you are, I've been through everything you guys have been through, so just so you guys can have some clarity, right? And there's no more confusion. Maybe you're in a dark night of the soul and you've been there for a while and there's ups and downs and you just don't know how to get out. A consultation with me will help so much. If not, a mentorship program as well. I have my mentorship program as well. And in that mentorship program, it is unlimited texting, spontaneous calls, mandatory call every week, and I'll be giving you all types of techniques, visualizing techniques, meditation techniques, alchemy techniques, balancing your chakras, healing with shadow work prompts, affirmations, all of that stuff, guys, sound alchemy, all of that stuff I will help you with. Because this is not my first time doing this. I have many past lives where I evolved spiritually. Many. So much ancient wisdom that for some reason people are not using, but it's going to come back. I know it is. I just know it's going to come back. So if you guys are interested in working with myself, click the link on the bio here in this video and it'll take you to my store. Okay? Again, guys, thank you so much. And I wish you the best of luck in your spiritual journey. Namaste.